Hi friends, in the last session we have started that manipulating elements of list. Okay, list manipulating functions concept we have started. So in that we have total 5 functions, right? How many functions? Total 5 functions. So append, insert, extend, pop and remove. Okay, first 4 we have observed. So just I'm revising once. Append means it's going to add the elements to the end of the list. Okay, this is the way. And coming to insert means it's going to insert item at a specified index position. Okay, it's going to add item at a specified index position. Third one will be and we have observed that difference between list and append and insert. Next, extend function. Okay, to add all items of one list to another list. Okay, next remove function. Remove function is nothing but it's going to remove specified items from the list. Okay, it is going to remove specified items from the list. Okay, if specified item present multiple times, then only first occurrence will be removed. Okay, so this is we have observed as part of in the last session, right? So today we are going to discuss about pop function. Okay, so last one will be pop function. Pop function. Pop function. Okay, pop function we have to discuss. So the intention of pop function is it removes the element. Okay, it removes and returns some removes and returns last element. Okay, it removes and returns last element element from the list. It removes and returns last element from the list. Okay, so next point is this is the only one list. This is the only one list. This is the only one list. This is the only one list which manipulates which manipulates the list and returns some element. Okay, it removes and returns a last element from the list. And the second one is this is the only list which manipulates list and returns some element. This is the only function. This is the only function which manipulates the list and returns some element. Okay, returns some element. So I'm taking one small program. Okay, I'm taking small program. I'm taking that ls is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Okay, 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. So first what I'm doing means I'm printing the list. Okay, I'm printing the list. See, coding means just I'm writing everything in front of you. I'm taking a list and I'm printing the list. Next what I'm doing, print of ls dot pop. Okay, ls dot pop. ls dot pop. First iteration, last element it is going to remove. Next print. And one more time I'm calling pop function. One more time I'm calling pop function. So finally I'm printing ls. Finally I'm printing ls. Now observe first iteration 40, next iteration 30. So final elements are left in the iteration 10, 20, 10, 20, right? So this is our intention. Okay, this is our program, right? So this is nothing but pop function. But whenever we are removing the whenever we are using pop function, so if the list is empty, so pop function raise an index error. Okay, observe here, I'm taking an empty list. Okay, I'm taking an empty list. ls is equal to ls is equal to ls is equal to empty list. On this I'm trying to first printing ls. First I'm printing ls, and on that ls I'm accessing ls dot pop. Okay, on that I'm accessing ls dot pop function. ls dot pop function. Okay, so the point here is it is an empty list normally, so it's going to print the normal list, but if we are accessing pop function on the empty list, so we are going to get a error. Okay, index error, pop from empty list. Okay, pop from empty list. It is not possible to call pop function on the empty list, right? Example, example 2. Okay, so note, if the list is empty, if the list is empty, the list is empty, then pop function, pop function raises index error. Okay, if the list is empty, then pop function raises index error. Okay, so next, pop is the only function which manipulates list and returns some value. Okay, so this is the only function which manipulates the list and returns some element. But in general, by using append and function, pop function implement a data stack data structure by using list. Okay, so here first point and a second point. So normally in general we can use append function. We can use append function and pop functions to implement. In general, we can use append function and pop functions to implement a stack data structure. Okay, stack data structures. Implement a stack data structures by using list. Implement a stack data structures by using list. Okay, so which follows LIFO. Okay, which follows LIFO. Which follows LIFO. Okay, which follows LIFO. That means LIFO means last in first out. Last in first out order. Clear, right? So, and one more thing. Normally, if we observe here, pop function. Pop function is removing the element from the last. Pop function is going to remove the element from the last. So, in general, we can use pop function, pop function to remove element, to remove last element. Okay, to remove last element from the list. Okay, to remove a last element from the list. But here we can use pop function, but we can use pop function to remove element, use pop function to remove element based on index position also. Okay, remove element based on index position also. Index position also. Okay, now observe here the points carefully. So normally pop function is going to remove the element from the last, but we can use pop function to remove element based on index position also. Okay, but we can use a pop function to remove elements based on index position also. So how? Observe here, I'm taking a list, ls is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Okay, 10 comma 30 20 comma 30 comma 40. First what I'm doing here, printing list. Okay, I'm printing list. Next what I'm doing, print ls dot pop. Okay, by default it is going to remove element from the last, removes last element, removes last element. Next, print ls dot pop of 1. Okay, remove ls dot pop of 1 and print ls dot pop, ls dot pop of 10. But see, 1 means this is the one 20th element. Okay, this is the 20th element, it's going to remove. 20 element is going to remove and it's going to return that element. Okay, ls dot pop of 10 means anyway this is not available, so we are going to get error. Observe here, if you observe here 40, so last element removed. Next, index position based on this one is removed. Okay, so observe here, I want to print ls. So observe here, first I'm printing that list, I'm manipulating list. So after removing the 20 here based on index position, I'm trying to print that list. That list is 10 30, 10 30 only, because 40 removed and 20 removed. So when two elements removed, only two elements. But if I'm trying to remove the element index position, if that is not available, it's going to give error. Okay, it's going to give error saying index out of range. Okay, pop index out of range. Clear, right? Clear, right? So next, the thing here is, so first here what happening is ls dot pop function, ls dot pop function index. Okay, observe here index position to remove and return element present at a specified index, to remove and return. Okay, to remove and return element, to remove and return element, to remove and return element present at specified. Okay, present at specified index. Okay, next, ls dot pop. Okay, without parameter it is going to remove and return last element from the list. To remove and return, to remove and return last element, last element from the list, to remove and return last element from the list. Okay, so this is nothing but pop function. Okay, so pop function is normally is going to remove the element from the last. Okay, it's going to remove the element from the last, but this function, this is the only function manipulate list and returns some element, right? So now observe the differences differences between differences between mm, what is the difference between remove function and the pop function. Remove function and the pop function. So differences between remove and the pop function. Okay, differences between remove and the pop function. Now observe here, the point is differences between remove and the pop function. Normally remove function, okay, first we will consider remove function. We can use remove a special element from the list. Okay, we can use remove function and use remove function to remove special element from the list. We can use remove function to remove special element from the list, right? Next, we can use remove function to remove last element from the list. We can use remove we can use pop function to remove we can use pop function to remove we can use pop function to remove element from the last. It's going to remove the element last element to remove from the list. We can use pop function to remove last element. Okay, last element from the list. We can use remove function to remove special element from the list. But the thing here is remove function, it can't return any value. Okay, it can't return any value. 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 So it return and removed element. Okay, it return and the remove element. Turn the removed element. Return the removed element. Next point. If special element is not available, then we get value error. If a special element is not available, if special element is not available, then we will get a value error. Then we will get a value error. Then we will get a value error. If list is empty, then we get error. Okay. If list is empty, then we will get error, right? Next point is remove function. Remove function is going to remove the special elements, but pop function is going to remove the elements based on index. Okay, based on index. Okay, observe here, based on the previous discussion, remove function removes the special element. Okay, remove function can able to remove remove function can able to remove special element. Only remove removes the special element. Okay, but but what is that pop function? Pop function element will be removed. Pop function removes the element based on index. Okay, based on index. Remove function is only removes the special element, but pop function removes the elements based on index. Okay, based on index. Okay, that means from the final discussion, overall conclusion from list manipulation function manipulation list manipulation functions. Conclusion from the list manipulation function. Append, insert, extend. Append, insert, extend function for increasing the size, increasing the list size, that is growable in nature. Growable in nature. Next, remove. Okay, remove function, comma, pop function. Remove function, comma, pop function for decreasing the size. Okay, for decreasing the size. Decreasing the size. That means shrinking in nature. That means shrinking in nature. Okay, this is overall conclusion from the list manipulation function. Okay, today we have discussed that pop function. Pop function is nothing but it removes and returns the last element from the list. Okay, this is the only function which manipulates list and returns some value, some element. Okay, this is the only function which manipulates the list and returns some element. Okay, this is the way. Next, if the in list is empty, we cannot access pop function. Okay, if the list is empty, then pop function raise the index error. Okay, and we observe how to remove the element based on index position also, right? So this is the way. Okay, by using this index position to remove and return element present at a specified index. Okay, next, pop function to remove and returns element from the list. Okay, to remove and returns last element from the list. Okay, differences between remove and pop function, right? So, and finally we observe that conclusion from the manipulation functions, list manipulation function. Append, insert, extend function for increasing the list size are growable in nature. For increasing the list size are growable in nature. Remove and pop function for decreasing the size. That means shrinking in nature. Okay, that means shrinking in nature. Okay, so this is nothing but list manipulation function. Thank you friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you are having any questions, please post your query in the comment section or reach out to my email ID in the given description. Thanks friends. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel.